minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Frisco Roughriders and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edwin Yusada, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Into the box now, Anthony Buck. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Estevez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The second baseman, Eliezer Alvarez.
Stepping in, Eliezer Alvarez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Geraldo Murillo waits on deck. .30 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Geraldo.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Geraldo Murillo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
One 0 count. Here it is. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 4, Andretti Cordero.
Stepping up now, Andretti Cordero. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Alvarez is off at first with 2 away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Juan Vieira stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Jason Barr gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now batting, Garrett Kirkpatrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vieira is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Amaya. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Alvarez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Striding in, Andrew Vaughn. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. De Leon moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Ryan Doro. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Ryan Doro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Michael DeLeon.
Standing in, Michael DeLeon. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Eric Jenkins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Cody Hosey. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 strike to count.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Yurchak. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. High in the air out to center field. Vieira is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Zach Rex.
Now to the plate, Zach Rex, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jose Trevino, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Anthony Buck. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that misses 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alvarez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eliezer Alvarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Drew Avans, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. One and one. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Estevez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled away. The 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Giancarlo Cabrera.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Cabrera comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that took care.
Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Geraldo Murillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Andretti Cordero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here comes the 0-1, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and 2nd and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oswan Vieira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Line softly toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
He made it safe.
Now back, the third baseman, Ryan Doro.
Stepping in now, Ryan Doro, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Number 1, shortstop Michael DeLeon.
To the plate now, Michael DeLeon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball well outside. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate now, Eric Jenkins, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Avens is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Roughriders lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Garrett Kirkpatrick back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Buck is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
At the plate, Jacob Amaya. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jose Trevino. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. Down.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Anthony Buck, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, There's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Eliezer Alvarez will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Eliezer Alvarez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Runner at second here with one man out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Geraldo Murillo, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, one man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one and will do it again. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Michael Boyle takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
For the Drillers, number 23, Michael Boyle.
At the plate, Andretti Cordero. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Cody Hosey. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Justin Yurchak. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Zach Rex. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hit out toward second, reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The Roughriders are out in front, 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Pascual Vieira.
Center fielder, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Vieira.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Doro.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Doro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Michael De Leon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
1 out and a runner on second base. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Eric Jenkins. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Roughriders lead it 3-0. Drew Avens.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
These days, the elevated heater is a premium pitch, but guess what? My man was sitting on that fastball up and in and did not miss it.
So now to the plate, Omar Estevez. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Cabrera. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett Kirkpatrick.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Garrett Kirkpatrick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Nolan Long is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Nolan Long.
Stepping into the box, Jose Trevino. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Up top, it's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kirkpatrick is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Muck.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Buck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now a move over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
At the plate now, Eliezer Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Kirkpatrick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
We join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Jacob Amaya will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Andrew Vaughn. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Buck is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cody.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Hosey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Geraldo Murillo. First pitch on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Andretti Cordero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So striding in, Juan Vieira. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Doro.
Into the box now, Ryan Doro. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Marcus Solbach is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Michael De Leon will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Has a look, now the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Eric Jenkins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Avens is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Jacob Lemoyne is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding into the box, Justin Yurchak. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Zach Rex as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Nope. 3-0. Drew Avens will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Drew.
Now at the plate, Drew Avens. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1-1.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Estevez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Jose Trevino. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Solbach, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 33, Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Buck. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cabrera corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eliezer Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-1. Gene Casanova comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 30, Gene Casanova.
Standing in, Omar Estevez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Omar Estevez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit to short, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Giancarlo Cabrera.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Garrett Kirkpatrick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. A ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Frisco Roughriders took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jason Barr gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Gene Casanova closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Roughriders, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Drillers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.